Hello, I'm Aleckson. I am the soul speaker, giving a voice to the power within through channeling a highly evolved, non-physical consciousness that calls itself all that is, amongst many other names, but that's the one that we're used to using. And we've just brought through the higher guidance message for this week. It's actually a bit of fun. You'll enjoy this one, and they speak very quickly, so get your ears ready for that. And here it is. Enjoy, and I'll see you again next week. We are all that is. We are, as always, delighted to be with you at this time. You are in what we would urge you to understand is a very magical time. And what we mean by this is that right now on your planet and in your universe, there is no going backwards. In other words, there are no planets right now turning back on themselves, going backwards, reversing, in other words. And we specifically want to point this out to you because we want you to understand that right now in this energy, in this time, over the next day or two, is the perfectly magical time for you to write lists and lists and lists and lists. We imagine there are pages of them, you see. And the reason that we'd suggest that you write these lists is that because in the energy that you're in, with nothing going backwards, with everything momentously moving forward for you, not just because it's that time of the year when you start planning, when you start wishing and desiring and putting actions in place to get what you want. You see, what we want you to understand is it's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with the planets and where they are at the moment, and the energy that you're living in, and the momentum that you've been building as you've been on this road less travelled, as so many of you that speak with us are on, you see. And we would urge you, as we did with this one just today, she was expressing that there was something that she felt there was missing in her life, and she asked us as we were in another room preparing, and she said, why can't I have that thing? What is stopping me from having that? And we said to her, nothing. There is nothing stopping you. And as proof, we, as we sat back down on this chair, we showed her the evidence of it, you see, because it was something to do with the internets. And we showed her the evidence of what she was asking for. In other words, her desire was answered immediately. Her desire was answered immediately. And this is what we want you to understand about the magic of the time that you're in right now, and why we're talking so quick. It's time for you to get paper, to make lists, to make lists, to make lists of all that you desire, even those secret little things that you've never yet even admitted to yourself. Everything that you desire, list it, list it, list it, list it, list it. Tell the universe, tell us, tell yourself, tell anybody that will listen. You understand? Tell the universe what you want. Now is the time. Now is the time. Write those lists of the things that you desire, the things that you want, perhaps the things that you see others getting that you don't think you could ever have, but that which you wish. Now, understand that you won't get all that you wish, but you will get what is yours to have. You see? When you approach it from a place of, this is what I want, and I know that it's for my highest good. And you will, of course, always receive what's for your highest good. It might be something better than you're wishing for. But we would urge you, we would wish for you right now that you write lists, list, 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 everything. Everything, 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 everything in your life, in your business, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your parenting, in your career, in whatever it is for you. Write a list of everything that you desire at this time. And then let it go. And then let it go. And then let it go. There's magic in the air. And lists will have you tapping into the magic, you see. We often say to this one that you call Anne, that We don't know what you want unless you tell us, you see. With your energy, of course, but first of all with your words. Often she will be wishing for something and she won't voice it. And then when we say to her, you could have it if you ask for it, and she says, but I was asking for it in my head, and we say, that didn't mean anything to us, you see. Ask for it with your focus. Ask for it with your words on paper, and then your focus, and then your letting go. We tell you that right now is the time to do this. Because you're leading into a new year, certainly. But more importantly, because right now there's magic in the air, and it's your magic, and it's waiting for you to ask for what you desire. And you do that through your list and through your letting go. And now that we have brought this very quick and fun message to you, we leave you to it. Get to it. Get and list things. Get and do it. And then when you feel the pull to take an action around any of those things on your list, take the action. Thank you. We are done. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it?